Hello, Orange Cat here. We're playing Pokemon Scarlet. We defeated all the other storylines. The victory road with the gym leaders, the star falls straight at the team stars, the path of legends. And now we're at the point where we're gonna explore the great crater of Paldea. Magneton is a steel and electric type and is weak against ground and fight types and fire type moves. Hey, over here! This is the Zero Gate. It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the great crater of Paldea, what folks call Area Zero. It's our ticket down into the crater. Oh, and speaking of the crater, you know the Pokemon of yours, the one I gave you? Area Zero is apparently where Koraidon was born, or something like that. Maybe it'd be happy that it can finally come back home. Not that I really care about or anything. Anyway, our two new teammates should be waiting for us inside Zero Gate. Guess we should head in. Whoa, it's kinda dark in here. Hola! Arven said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. Once she heard she get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you could come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten in a battle. More importantly, why is it so dark? And where are the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is weird that the lights are off. The last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now? Huh? Oh, now the lights are on. But why? I turned them on. Penny. Seems like they were on power saving mode. I hacked into the system's control and overrode the settings. Oh, it's you. The kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. I guess. My name is Penny. Oh hey, we never got to actually talk. I'm Nemona. I'm in class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. Do you like Pokemon battling too? You talk like way too much. The director introduced us. When you need someone good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Anyway, Penny here also agreed in a second when she heard it was to help you. I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe you, and I pay my debts. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And of course everyone knows me, Arven. My love includes my mabustiff and cooking and biometric identification in progress. Hello, I've been expecting you. And it seems you've guarded a group of formidable allies as well. Sorry, who are you? That's my mom, probably. What? That's Professor Sada? Nemona, student ID, number 805C001 and Penny, student ID number 803B12B. I thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Arven, did you tell your mom about us? When would I have done that? To begin with you, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down into the great crater of Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator you can see on the right. Mom? Please proceed below. Are they not on good terms? Let's not be. Okay, let's see. Biometric identification in progress. Identities confirmed. Access granted to lower level. Oh, it opened for us automatically. Not quite. Looks to me like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you'll be above Area 0. You have brought Koraidon with you. I thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize Koraidon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area 0. What? Isn't there like an elevator or something? And wait, did you say Koraidon can fly? When you reach the bottom, I will get in touch once again. I hope your trip is uneventful. Railroading people and stuff, just like always. I can't wait to see what Pokemon live down in Area 0. Let's go. That girl, is she like incapable of fear or what? I guess we better go too. Ready for the worst? Good. That's all we needed to hear. Get out, get a Pokemon of yours and we'll be off. What's the matter with it? Scared of heights? That's what I say. Well, no wonder. We don't need to be scared if we go together. How does that logic work? Get on. And now I'm back here again. I think I might have died once or twice there. It chose to go back into its ball? It's probably just hungry or something. Wait a second. Where's the student council girl? She gone? We don't think she... Everyone! You have to see this! Area Zero is amazing! Come on already! I guess your ability would be own tempo? Biometric identification in progress. 4 humans identified. Condition satisfactory. Vital signs all within normal range. It appears you were able to make the descent without being harmed. Yeah, sure, smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about a landing like that? That is good. I have concerns you might fail, given the crudeness of the only available access method. I think your mom's sarcasm detector needs fixing. You were worried about us. That's so sweet. You should now make your way to me at the Zero Lab in the deepest part of Area Zero. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock. 4 locks? On your way to me, you must visit 4 stations that were constructed inside the crater. At each station, you will be able to disable one of the locks. Do so as you make your way down. I hope you succeed. Yes, let's disable the 4 locks and get into the lab. Sounds kinda video gamey when you say it out loud, huh? Come on, time to find our way to the deepest part of Area Zero. So you can find some of the evolutions of Pokemons. They're generally around at least level 50. There's a Raichu. Pikachu can evolve a Raichu with an electric stone, Thunderstone. Venomoth is the evolution of Venonet, a bug type Pokemon. When you defeat the Pokemon in auto mode, you also get XP, but it is way lower than if you defeat the Pokemons in a one-on-one battle. Corviknight. That's an evolution of Corfish and I don't know other names, but yeah, the evolution of the Raven Pokemon you can already quite quickly catch early on in the game. And there's a flying and type Pokemon. Oh yeah, Rookedy, Corvix and Corviknight. So a quick ball is an item which catches a high chance of catching the Pokemon in the at the start of the battle. Bravery is an evolution of Rufflet, which you can find a lot as well in the rocky areas. It is a bug type Pokemon. So ice and bug type, which make it vulnerable. So it's probably an evolution of Snom. Okay, we cannot run for some reason. Okay. Strange. So we need to get down all the way down in the crater. But we cannot use Koraidon. Koraidon is afraid of something, so it doesn't come out of the Pokeball. This Pokemon, Palmy and Palmot, Palmo, you can quite quickly catch in the game. It's one of the first Pokemons. He also lives near the lighthouse. So your friends are talking as well on certain points, but the text goes a bit too quick. So I'm not reading it out loud. And the goal is to unlock the doors on the deepest part of the crater. But for that to do, we have to enter 4 research buildings and disable the locks from there. You have to complete all storylines to start this, because you need the help from Penny and Nemona. Honchkrow is a dark and flying type. So a lot of the Pokemons, not all, but quite a majority of the Pokemons you see here, you can also catch outside the crater. This is a steel type Pokemon. So always make sure to pick up as many items and stuff you can find. since you can find berries as well as evolution stones. So basically exploring everything and seeing which item as well as Pokemons we can find. Oh, I bet that's what we're looking for. That must be one of the buildings the professor was talking about. Oh yeah, what were they called? Registrations? Research stations. Well, I was close. Whoa, you've such a great memory, Penny. What great is my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. Pokemon? That's a Pokemon La Premiere uses. I didn't know that the species could be found in the Great Crater. Come on, let's take it on together. Maybe we should have tried to catch it. I don't know. Are there gonna be a lot more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? You think there was something? Please, you've got no idea how terrifying Area Zero really is. Whoa, patronizing much? Easy you two. Let's just head inside the research station. So Chansey is a normal type Pokemon and evolves from Igglybuff to Jiggly. No, I'm going wrong because it's Igglybuff, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, and Chansey evolves from one Pokemon, a tiny one, towards Chansey, towards Lissy. Whoa, are these ancient runes? They look far too recent for that. It appears you have reached your first research station without incident. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a wait station for those surveying Area 0. So that's why there's a bed. Looks like we can use this place to rest up if we need to. If you would be so kind as to disable the force lock on the lab using the central panel. Lock disabled. 3 of the 4 locks are still active. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Okay, we'll continue downwards. Arven explains his backstory to everyone. So we're heading further down towards the next stations. It's quite a big area. So it takes quite a lot to examine it a bit and also look around. In case you find different type of Pokemons. But up to now I see mostly the same kinds. So Girafarig, Corviknight, Avery, Floats, Raichu, Frostmoth, Venonat. So Giraffe needs to learn Twin Bean. And then level it up 1 level. So if you pass classes as well, you get candies, and also passing the midterms and final exams. Last time I came to the crater, I was trying to see my mom. I got about this far, then I got attacked by some kind of Pokemon. Yeah. It wasn't even like a Pokemon, more like a crazy rampaging one. And it hurt my bow stiff quite bad. So mostly the same Pokemons pop up. So Giraffe, Venonat, Venomoth, Corvic, Knight, Raichu, Skiploom in the beginning, the evolution of Hippo, Hoppip. That one is a new one, that's the evolution of Fletchling, and then Fletch something. And it's a fire and water, a fire and flying type. Oh yeah, Fletchling, Fletchinder and Talofling. There's another research station, number 2. The second research station, about time too. Let's head in and take a breather. I thought you have a bit more stamina, student council girl. Yeah, I'm just full of surprises. It wasn't a compliment, you know. Hey look, a Jigglypuff. It's good to see some familiar Pokemon down here too. Oh my gosh, so cute! What? It's battle time. That's a special looking Jigglypuff. So Penny is an EV trainer and has all kinds of EV evolutions. From Umbreon to Espeon to Flareon, Vaporeon, Jolteon. No, we cannot catch it. Jigglypuff is most likely, I think, Fairy type. A Psychic maybe? It's level 62. It is the wild Scream Tail. You can also read it about a book in one of the books in the library in the entrance level. Seriously, what was that thing? Darn thing scared me half to death. It was definitely kinda ferocious for a Jigglypuff, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. Well, this looks pretty much the same as the first research station. Seems like wild Pokemon don't come in here. We should be safe to catch our breath. Hey, seriously, what's with this place, that Pokemon? I've been wondering about that myself. I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these. What's that book? Monsters of Area Zero. As we descended further into Area Zero, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, though we wondered if these huge, ferocious beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such beasts, and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan, yet differences as the sheer size and the shape of its back set it apart, as do its great tusk. Monsters of Area Zero? So they aren't actually Pokemon? I don't really know. What do you think? They definitely do look different, at least. I've never seen any of them in a Pokédex either. I suppose the time has come for an explanation. Professor, some of the life forms that you see residing now within Area Zero are ancient Pokémon that lived in a distant past, long lost to us. The Zero Lab where I am located contains a time machine. It summons the ancient Pokemon to this place. So, the thing my mom spent forever researching down there, she's actually got it working? Indeed, though the cost was catastrophic. The cost? But a time machine, you mean you can actually travel to and from the past? It is theoretically possible to travel to the past, however, for a being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. Mom, you... Why did you call us here to Area Zero? Arven, If possible, I would like us to speak when we can meet face to face. It will be easier for you to understand once you see the situation for yourself. Now then, please use the central panel here and disable another lock on my lab. The crystal's power is tremendous. Their unstable output made our corporate backers fret, but a search possibility we only dream of. At least Paradise will be ours to create. At last I resume work on the Terra project. I'll move my research to Zero Lab this month. My team will be smaller, but no matter. The strong influence of the crystals make our experiments much more unstable. Forgot to read the books in the other one. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Hey, you know the book she told me to bring? I think it's got something to do with this place. Or more like, everything to do with this place. But I'm not the one she expects to fix whatever all this is. You are. I think you should be the one carrying it. So a copy of the Scarlet book you can also read in the library in the entrance hall of the academy. A record of the expedition that the author Heat went on with it in the great crater of Paldea. Take care of it for me, okay? It makes it possibly also quite sad if you go towards Pokemon Violet. Of either one if you finish one of the games. And we teleport to the first one. Since we didn't read the books. Thanks to my Proto-Terror Orb, I secured corporate funding for my research and made a laboratory in the lighthouse near Cabo Poco. Someday though, I'll return to the crater and resume my studies of these crystals. We've determined that this energy crystallization is linked to the being we called the interlocking hexagonal plates that comprise shell may somehow cause this phenomenon which I dubbed terrestrializing. Okay, so if you actually read the Scarlet book, you also see a page with that so-called monster Pokemon as well in it. And further down we go. 2 more to go. What are your parents like, Nemona? My parents? Normal, I guess. Are you serious? Even I know about your dad. Everyone knows that. He's famous. I looked into him for my own reasons. So, Nemona is actually a pampered princess from a rich family. I guess you could say my mother and father were like hands off. My big sister probably take over the business. Wait. Okay, this Penny's dad is quite clingy. Then they talk about the main character's parent. So Nemona has apparently a father and a mother who are apparently rich, and they are also part of the board of directors. Penny is mostly an overprotective father. And then they talked about the main character's mother, that they seem nice and would like to meet her. Oh, we can also find an evolved giraffaric as well. There's the third research station and view. So it sounds like the Professor Sada managed to have the time machine work and is stuck in the past, but is able to send messages from the past to the future. Alright, another research station. So I guess in Pokemon Violet the opposite happened. And then you also suggest where is Arven's dead. Nice, we get to chill for a minute. Something's gonna jump out at us again. 100% guaranteed. Oh Penny, such a worrywart. There it is. See? Wait a second. This is just like the Titan Pokemon we saw. So it was an Asian Pokemon all along. Whoa. You've battled one of these before, Arven? It looks seriously strong. Yeah, well... we did it together. Odd pros when it comes to Titans. Leave it to us. It's level 62 and is probably in ground or rock type, which are disadvantages towards water types. Or this rock and fighting type. See that? Victory is ours. Maybe the one we saw when we were searching out the Herba Mystica came from down here. We two got to meet one of these Pokemon for our greater get together. If we got things from literal ancient times roaming around Paldea, it's a major problem. Isn't Professor Sada doing anything to keep them under control? How could she let this happen? Yeah, right, because it's not like an oh so brilliant Prasadi ever messes up. Come on, let's get into that research station. And made it to station number 3. How are we doing after all that walking and battling and whatnot? Anyone need a rest? You feeling rough, Penny? No, it's not that. I've just been thinking ever since the professor mentioned a time machine. The Pokemon here in Area 0 came to our time from the past, right? So what about Koraidon? Isn't it pretty likely that it is also one of those ancient Pokemon? I think you're onto something. It's kinda giving off ancient vibes. Even its name sounds... bestie? Wait a second. I totally forgot. Hey Arven. You had Koraidon's ball and you told us about its forms in the first place. You must have known something about it, right? You still remember that from way back? No wonder you're everybody's little star pupil. Guess I've got no choice then but to tell you what I know. That Pokemon, Koraidon that is, it was found by my mom when she was walking on a time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanations at this point. Professor, Koraidon, which I entrusted to you, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the past by the time machine. Though, through analysis of its genetic makeup as well as its behavioral patterns, I came to realize that what I had discovered was in fact an ancient form of Cyclizar, the Pokemon still commonly ridden in this region. Well, that makes sense, I guess. They do look alike. Many other Pokemon also came to this place from across the boundaries of time. But I was never able to bring over more than 2 species specimens of Koraidon. Huh? You mean there's another one around here somewhere? What if the family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area Zero, waiting to finally be reunited with our Koraidon. A heartwarming family reunion? Exactly. Imagine how thrilled they'll be if we can get the family back together of all this time. Family, huh? Yeah, that sounds nice. If you could proceed, please disable the next lock using the central panel there. Our time machine research has yielded a triumph. A Pokemon from the past. I've named it Koraidon. I was expecting one new life to treasure, but how fortunate to be blessed with this gift as well. Well done. Only one remains now. Please continue on to the final research station. So, Koraidon is an ancient Pokemon. Still won't come out of his Pokeball. We all lived together at the lighthouse with lab for a while. My mom made me promise to keep it a secret. Yeah, but then one day, Koraidon just went nuts against a wild Pokemon. Once it happened, my mom took it and went back to Area Zero. I didn't see my mom or Koraidon for ages. It keeps following. I just hated Koraidon, everything about it. Okay. So Arven saw his mom came home with Koraidon one day and told him to keep it a secret. And someday it suddenly went rampage against an other wild Pokemon. Then she took it towards Area Zero. So it was a psychic and fairy type. And Swilos is the evolution from Dino. It's a dragon and dog type Pokemon. So it's pre-evolution form of Nemona you can catch in caves. It's a rock and potion type. Oh yeah, Glimmet is the pre-evolution one, and that one you can find in the caves, so you can catch it earlier on if you want. Oh, there's a Mega Dunsparce. This is one that Nemona had. But there's a double body. Huh. And two Dunsparce. That's a normal type Pokemon. An extra do for an extra body part. In two segment form. This is the evolution from Nakli, which you can already catch after you exit Mesagosa city, when you're headed for the Cloth Totem. Yeah, Nakli, Nastak, and those. But this... Wait, which side did we came from? The waterfall. Oh my gosh, look at all these huge gorgeous crystals. They go all the way to the bottom. One slip and we could kiss our short lives goodbye. Oh, good call. Watch your step. So, the professor's down there somewhere waiting for us? And that's fine. Totally fine. Alright team, watch yourself. Let's get to the bottom of this thing. This place looks unreal. Maybe there really is treasure down here like the stories say. Yeah. This place like something from a whole other world. Maybe you feel like maybe you already died and went somewhere. Is it just me? Or do the crystals here give off the same glow as when Pokemon terrestrialize? There gotta be some sort of connection. Only one way to find out. Come on everybody, let's keep moving. We've got to go all the way down. So Ductrio is also a Pokemon you can catch early on. That bird as well, I forgot the name. Dunsparce stuck in the wall. So they're talking about that Koraidon still stays in his Pokeball. There is a chance that something happened down here in Area 0. There is the last research station. Whoa, what happened? This place is a mess. It looks like something went berserk in here. Yeah, but what? Hello, children. Jeez, Professor, you scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything in here all busted up? I'm sorry. Hello, children. Come again. I'm so sorry. What the heck? Stop that. You're creeping us out. Initiating restart. Hmm? The professor must be having some kind of weird connection problems or something. Well, it was definitely weird at least. Almost like, I don't know. If you mean it as a joke, it wasn't funny. I've still got goosebumps all over. My new assistant has intellect and technical skills to rival my own. A bit rigid at times, but I've got no serious complaint. Productivity has doubled. We even brought in a second Koraidon via the machine, though this one proved aggressive. I need more people, more time. That man walked out not long after the boy was born. I need another set of hands, but could they be trusted? How long would it take them to even understand? If only there were two of me. Ah, but I still don't know who is Arven's dad in this case. All locks disabled. Ah, hello. Can you hear me now? Please forgive my previous transmission. There seems to be some signal interference. That's not what that was. What do you mean, Arven? The locks have all been disabled at last. Please make your way now to the Zero Lab, which lies at the very bottom of Area Zero. But this Pokemon you can find in some caves. Caves, not all. It's a rock and potion type. Gabite and Gibble. Gibble evolves in Gabite and is a dragon ground type. You can also find these two earlier in the game, in different places. I don't know how big the Pokemon is, but some Pokemons look really small and other ones look really big despite how they've been shown off in terms of size. and Gabite evolves in Garchomp. So Gabite evolves above level 48. And I press the B button. But that's why it stopped evolving. So we fell down. Now we're in the neighborhood of the lab. No? Not an entrance. Different version of the ghost Pokemon. It's a ghost type. Are we supposed to go even deeper? Because there's a building there and there. So I have no clue where we're supposed to go. Or is it this one? Maybe. Oh, there it is. That looks like somewhere we need to be. Okay, so we fell down, so we were probably somewhere at the back side of it. Have we finally reached the deepest part? We made it. Ready to see if those ledges of treasure down here are for real? Yeah, right. They're just fluff they write to fill the textbooks. Hello children, you've done well to make it here. The structures you see before you is the Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? But wait, why does it look like the whole place is being swallowed up by these crystals? The crystals here in Area Zero possess a particular energy. This energy can alter the function of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. The same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. So the entire building has been terrestrialized? Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Arven. The professor implied something important about Terra Orb just now. They're made from the crystals down here in Area Zero, aren't they? Indeed, though not many know it. Since you have disabled all 4 locks, the gate to the Zero Lab should now be open for you. But once you open the gate, you'll quickly be confronted with a dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom. With the 4 of you working together, you should be able to best them. Prepare yourself when you open the gate. You've got me here, doesn't matter what we're up against, we'll be fine. Well then, that puts all my worries to rest. Hold it. We're finally on the cusp of getting into the lab. Look, if it's true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come out, then shouldn't we also have Koraidon help? Yeah, if Koraidon were like how we first saw it in the Inlet Grotto, it'd be a huge help. I want to see it battle. But it hasn't even want to let us ride it ever since we came down to Area Zero. And I can't enter its battle form in the first place. But it's really strong. I know it is. It did all those Herba Mystica we found too. When it really matters, I'm sure it'll fight. And Area Zero is where it used to live. If we bring it out of its ball now, maybe we'll be able to find its family too, right? That's pretty sensible by your standards, Arven. I do know. Go on, let Koraidon out. Alright, now that we have gotten Koraidon ready, it's time to open the gate. Another Koraidon. The family reunion is happening. No way! No, something's not right. What's wrong? Are you bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Are you joking? There was nothing heartwarming about it. You were this close to getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Just look at Koraidon. The poor thing's terrified. Guess that other one isn't exactly its paw. Yeah, the other Pokemon's giving him some real bad vibes. Not that you should worry about any of that. Once you get back into your better form, I'm sure you'll be able to go toe to toe against that jerk. If you want to. Sorry, guess that doesn't really help, Do you think that other Koraidon was one of the dangerous Pokemon the Professor warned us to watch out for? But didn't the Professor say that dangerous Pokemon would come out from inside? You mean, inside the gate we just... What the... We're surrounded. And it's pretty obvious they're not here to roll out a friendly welcome mat. There's no way we can handle this many. Don't tell me they're all ancient Pokemon. We've got a little disaster on our hands. Look, even that fellow is ready to bail. Then I guess it's my turn. I've been waiting. Come on, let's do this together. So the big gate is basically the time machine portal. Great Tusk, level 46. Whoa, they're strong. Now this is a Wolf Rod challenge. I'm glad you're on our side, but you're still really annoying when you say stuff like that. Ugh, why are they coming at me? So those are potion type Pokemon at least. The Asian paws must be terrifying. Oh, they're running away. Yeah, and? If those Pokemon get out, we're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hands. We gotta go after them, Penny. Why me? Wait. Hold on, Nemona. Why do I get the feeling you're enjoying all this? I hope the two of them can handle their part. But at least the crowd's been thinned out now. Guess it's up to us to deal with what's left. See, the power of friendship had us perfectly in sync, all thanks to our titan hunting together. Still scared, eh? You worried you might have to face the other one of your kind? Well then, let me take on some of the burden. These stranglers should be nothing, me and my bow-stiff here can take them. So you take your partner there and go take care of business. Glad to see you've got some faith in us at last. My bow-stiff can't wait to battle either. Koraidon? You really ruined my whole childhood, you know. But it's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits make me feel any better about it. You've got amazing powers. Have you used them? And you've got us too? So, you don't even think about losing to that jerk. Be brave, stand up, and fight. Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. Deactivating sleep mode. Hello, thank you for coming. Now back to your ball. She caught it with the master ball. That one is far less traceable and far more aggressive than the one you traveled with. Your Koraidon fled Area Zero because it's lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. I'm afraid there's something for which I must apologize. I'm not a true Professor Sada. I'm an artificial intelligence the Professor created and imbued with her memories, knowledge. In short, I'm an IA-powered robot. The real Professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station number 4. The Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original Professor who failed to accurately judge his full power. I believe the Professor wanted nothing more than for the Koraidon to survive and thrive. That is why she threw herself in front of your Koraidon in an attempt to protect it. From the time I first reached out to Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an IA. The reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here, and at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original Professor created. Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. This elevator would take us down to the lower level. Step aside. I expected a computer but not the IA robot. It is truly a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? As I explained before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, a body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I'm afraid that this fact may be difficult for son Arven to accept. I now manage the research lab in the original professor's place. Is there anything else you want to ask? The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. I sent Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the presence. When she was alive, Professor Sada had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age, what you might call ancient Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw ancient Pokemon to this time. An IA is an artificial intelligence created by a human being, and computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. The results of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body, built to resemble the professor in a way, every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated IA at present. Yet the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything you wish to ask? The original professor had a dream. A world in which ancient Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon's powers seem to stem from a primal energy of the ancient past. And this energy has proved too terrible. The very existence brings destruction to ecological balance of this modern age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the ancient Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. But they've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Great Tusk. Eventually, they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. With any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest IA that the original professor ever devised. You have become a formidable trainer. Now you use that strength you gained to destroy the dream Sada once treasured. I appreciate your willingness to help. We have reached the lowest level. Behold, this is the time machine we perfected using the power of terrestrial phenomenon. To stop this time machine, you will need to use the Professor ID which has been embedded in the Scarlet book. It was very like the Professor to put the final key you need in that book, of all places. She loved that volume since childhood. If you place the Scarlet book upon the pedestal, you will be able to stop the time machine. There's just one issue. If you try to stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all battles carried out by the various champions of Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please place the Scarlet book upon the pedestal. Professor Sada ID. Immediate shutdown. Please wait. Access denied. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It's up to you now. Either switching to sleep mode. Activating offense protocol. Damn. Please defeat me. At last. Alas, my dream is within reach. And you're no getting in the way. IA Sada has initiated a battle. Oh, it's an Asian version of it's a bug and fire type. I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not about to let anyone get in the way of my goals. Maybe it's a fighting type? I don't know. This is the power the ancient past hold. Splendid, isn't it? Okay, maybe it was a fight type. This is interesting, child. Do you actually understand Asian Pokemon's weakness? Screamtail, that is the Jigglypuff. Was fairy type and psychic. That should be weak against dark and dragon type. The potion type. She got all the Pokemon with a Master Ball. Okay. Potion type against fairy types. Do you imagine you can best the wealth of data at my disposal? Okay, this one's gonna be... And it died. Since we're fighting against Asian types, we will be probably fighting to future types in Pokemon Violet. Fluttermane is that ghost type Pokemon. Oh, it is also a fairy type. I'm not sure. They're all level 66. I've done that. It's gonna be my thing. Ground type. The Asian thing has feet and hair and blood. It was that mushroom looking Pokemon. Fire, dog cross type. Everything is proceeding within my expectation. I'm afraid the probability of winning is 0. That's an ancient form of salamence. Is a dragon type. Oh my god. It's the last Pokemon. Earthquake. The dragon types are weak against fairy types. Possible. Is the robot okay? Arven. What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Okay, out with it, you. Who are you really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally been stopped. You're really not my mom, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you, my... Sorry you were alone so long, Arv. Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. Oh, what's going on? Is another army of Pokemon on its way here? It cannot be. An obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating protection protocol. What? Was keeping the time machine running truly all the Professor cared about? Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to IDs. Programma internalizing terrorization. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. IA Sada disabled. Paradise protection protocol initiated. Oh, here comes the last one. You are not getting in my way. You are challenged by IA, the Paradise Protection System protocol. It's true. Our Pokeballs won't work. Some crazy electrical signal is jamming our Pokeballs. Even I can't get open them. Oh. That's totally cheating. And you call yourself an adult? We have to choose Koraidon. That's the Pokemon we have to choose. Battle Form Koraidon. So the Koraidon is a fighting type. It changed into its battle form. You fall, hero, within this garden paradise and achieve nothing in the end. You will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goals will be destroyed. The data say I'm superior, fall and become a flotation. You took that hit like a champ. You can do this. Can we really pull off a win? This doesn't look good. Hey, the terror orb is glowing. Koraidon, terrestrialize and finish this off. Dragon type Pokemon also weak against dragon or fighting type are. Time to terrestrialize and get in some super effective hits. So Terra Blast takes over the Terra type the Pokemon is when it terrestrializes. All 7 Pokemon caught in a Master Ball. You defeated the Paradise Protection Protocol. Okay. Loading screens. You did it! It's not going berserk anymore. How very astounding to think that you would manage to defy even the original professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome, even for an IA processing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in, instead proved your worthiness, showing the wisdom to think for yourself, the courage to hold faith in friends, and fortitude to what had to be done. No matter how difficult your own past may have been, I believe you will be capable of walking whatever path you choose for yourselves now with pride. Thank you. I thank all of you children. But I'm afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so as long as I am here. It appears I myself am a part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stops. Huh? What does that mean? I'm sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied you your freedom, the way that you came together, walking in league with your fellows and caring for them, the way that you sought strength and to better yourself, throwing all you are into your battles, the way that you would face down even the greatest enemies to save which you loved, and the way that you never ceased to seek nor to fight for a treasure all your own, and the way that you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I, too, might be as free as you all, free to seek out that which I might treasure above else, not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I've made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the ancient past that I've dreamed of. What? You can't just leave now, right? Right when we finally reach you. I'm not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see the ancient world for myself. Is this what it feels like to have your heart race? The thrill of adventure? Arven, I'm sorry that I kept the truth from you so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor. You understand better than any. Your mother truly loved you. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Arven, Koraidon, it is a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. How could you just go? Arven, you okay, bud? Yeah. Somewhere deep down, I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but when it said my name, using her voice, and wearing her face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know? So I... Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. I guess Koraidon is sad too. Oh, but the better form. How cool was that? It's so strong. If it tries to nudge at me for a belly rub while it's huge like this, I seriously think I'm gonna die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. You and Koraidon just saved all of Paldea. That's right. You both did amazing. Thank you. Yeah, that's my bit for you. You know, Arven, even though the professor's gone, I bet she's finally having a real fun adventure of her own in the past. Yeah. Thanks, Penny. What should we do now? You said it. Come on, everyone. Let's make our way home. Okay, everybody, listen up. What is it? Let's take the long road home and get a little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really... Sounds great. If you can load up on snacks first, I'm in. Hey, not you too. Alright, fine. I guess we're doing this.
You see tonight it could go either way. Hearts balanced on a razor blade.
Okay, that is the song, I think, from Ed Sheeran. Yeah, that's that song. I wonder if Pokemon Violet has the same kind of ending. Probably. Only of course the reverse, going to the future. Thank you, treasured friends. It was the end of Pokemon Scarlet. Calling students to the director's office. Miss, Nemona, Arven, and Penny? Director Clavel would like to see you in his office. So we're gonna continue to. Okay. So it defeated story. Let's go to the director's office. Looks like the hero's finally here. Would you join us? We're in for an earful, aren't we? Guess we'll find out soon enough. No need for concern, you two. I'm not angry in the slightest. I merely called you all here to discuss your fine achievements in this year's treasure hunt. We shut down the professor's time machine and this prevented the ancient Pokemon from running rampant across Paldea. Your actions were truly outstanding in every regard, and I couldn't be prouder of all of you. Though your decision to enter a strictly off-limits area was admittedly regrettable. Yeah, you got us there. However, since this was necessary to protect Paldea and its precious ecosystem, I'm willing to overlook that particular point. Phew, so we're not getting raked over the coals after all. Oh, before I forget, there's something I would like you to have. Each of your friends have received one already, so this one is for you. A Master Ball. The very best Pokeball with the ultimate level of performance. With it, you'll catch any wild Pokemon without fail. Oh, and about the Hall of Fame badge I gave you a short while ago? That gift is one we bestow only upon students who achieve truly remarkable feats. I expect you to honor what that badge represents by striving always to serve as a model for his fellow students. Splendid. Such enthusiasm will surely take you far in life. And Master Arven? I'm so sorry to hear about the professor. You have my deepest condolences. Well, yeah. It was pretty rough when I found out my mom had died, but weirdly enough, my head actually feels clear now, for the first time in ages. In the Great Crater, I got to learn a bit about my mom's research and what she was trying to achieve down there. I guess, if you're building something as mind-blowing as a time machine, it takes priority over showering your son with attention, huh? All I know is, I'm done feeling like some lost little kid. Done. Time to say goodbye and move on. I'm going to enjoy every last day till graduation with my buds here. I'm positive, of course. Thus said Master Arven, you truly are your mother's son. Of course, I must remind you that you've nowhere near enough credits to graduate. You need to study frankly to catch up, but I have every expectation of your success. What? And let us not forget other good news. Our academy has a new champion. Though, we sadly cannot make your violent deeds in the Great Crater known to the public. Your new champion rank, at least, should be celebrated throughout the whole school. Oh, I know how we should celebrate. We should hold a Pokemon battle contest. Seriously? Could we not? Classic Nemona. A Pokemon battle contest, you say? Well, your own vested interests in such a venture are more than apparent, Miss Nemona. I think it's a fine idea. But please understand that a large-scale event will be quite beyond us. We have many other school activities to keep an eye on, after all. Pardon my intrusion, I couldn't help but overhear. Kita. The Pokemon League will, of course, happily lend a hand in organizing this contest. La Primera? Well, a most kind offer, Chairwoman Kita. I do everything in my power to nurture young, up-and-coming talent. Though, that's not to say only the youth have problems when it comes to Pokemon battles. Former gym leader, the developer of the Pokemon Dex app, this academy clearly counts many skilled trainers of Pokemon among its staff. As such, my suggestion is as follows. Students and staff should compete for the title of strongest trainer at the academy. Wow, we get to battle the teachers? You compete too, right, Primera? Is that even allowed? The chairwoman is not part of the academy, right? Actually, I think she's the chairwoman of the school board as well as of the Pokemon League. Wait, for real? I mean, I knew she was another level, but... Whoa. Thank you for the invitation, Champion Nemona. I would gladly take up your kind offer to compete alongside you all, but... I'm afraid my schedule is already packed tight with work that I mostly I simply must attend to. Can't you free up some time somehow? Well, I suppose I might be able to participate if champion would agree to lend me a hand with my work. Excellent, much obliged. To get it straight, I would like you to go out and inspect Padelia's various gyms. Are they fulfilling their duties as a beacon of strength and inspiration for all those aiming to achieve champion rank? Or has the brilliance started to fade? To find out, I ask you that you bring your full might as a champion to bear against the gym leaders and test their prowess in battle. They are all trainers of exceptional talent, handpicked by me personally. Do not expect you find any cracks in their armor, but well, consider it a formality. This will also provide the perfect stage for your first appearance as a new champion. Since all the gym leaders will still be expecting me to carry out the inspection, I imagine they have mustered their full strength. I dare say they might be more of a challenge than when you faced them before. You get to have an all-out battles with the gym leaders? Now then, another crucial matter. I'd like to discuss with Penny here how to patch the weakness in our league point system. But there's a bunch of anime I've missed that was just gonna binge. Thank you in advance for your willing and eager cooperation. I do it. I help. Let me help. Excellent. We all leave that you do it. Then come now, Penny. This is awesome. Show this inspection thing with boss so that La Primera can join our tournament, okay? And enjoy taking another swing at the gym gauntlet while you're at it. I took care of filling out the forms and other administrative stuff that gets the ball rolling on the tournament in the meantime. I say it's wonderful to see you all showing such initiative. You each have a critical role to play. Penny assisting the league, our new champion inspecting gyms, Nemona arranging the event. Give it your best, everyone. Guess my role is obvious, it goes without saying. Okay, so we're gonna end it here. Didn't think it would take this long, this part. So we went to the great crater of Paldea and we returned safely back home. My Pokemon are around level 70. Now you can take on the gym leaders again. It's gonna be interesting. So thank you all for watching. Wish you all well. See you in the next video.